ever about. Wonderful pictures come into view, and all the world is waiting for you. Isn't it amazing to think that 100 years ago there were no cars, no airplanes? Imagine what it must have been like 500 years ago. There were no steamships, no submarines, just sailing vessels, blown by the winds. One more puff, and it will sail off the edge of my table and into the deep. All those years ago, people thought the world was flat, and that if you got to the edge, you would fall off. But some people were beginning to think the world was round, and they sailed away in search of new lands.
Hi, Clarence! What you doing?
Shh, I'm thinking.
Oh, he's thinking. What are you thinking about?
Oh, hi, Mom. Oh, I'm writing a story.
A story? Am I in it?
Well, not yet.
Oh. Well, who have you got in it?
Christopher Columbus.
Oh! Who's he?
Oh, well, just about 500 years ago, he sailed from Spain in search of a sea route to China.
Wow! I wonder what it would have been like to be Columbus.
Oh, well, that's why I'm writing my book, to find out. You see, that's what this story's all about. I borrowed a lot of books from Mr. Love. They're my reference. See? Now, he went to China first, and this book's all about Marco Polo, and Mom. Mom? Oh, Mom. Where'd you go, Mom? Oh, well.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Only I'm not rowing. I'm paddling. Paddle, paddle, paddle your boat roughly over the ocean.
Columbus got a great idea when he was just a little boy. He wanted to go to China. First, he learned that to sail even a little boat, he had to observe the winds.
Sailing, sailing over the bounding main. Da-dum, da-dum, da-da, da-dum, da-do, do-do, do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
lot of practice, Christopher began to sail bigger and bigger boats. Only now, the boats were called ships. Sailing ships. Christopher learned to sail a ship like a bird sails on the air. The sails were like giant wings, and with the help of the wind, he sailed in any direction the map told him to go in. He studied the sun and the moon and the tides and the map of a great flat world with lots of tiny pieces of land, which were the only countries the old world knew. Little countries surrounded by great bodies of water called seas. The seas were very rough, and the ship was very small, and sailing was more than just an adventure. It was dangerous. Christopher Columbus learned so much about sailing that he got to be captain, the boss of the ship.
Somewhere out there is China. Where there is water and wind, I can sail. If Marco Polo could do it, so can I.
What young Christopher didn't think about was that only a small part of Marco's voyage was by sea. Most of his journey was over land.
So, which way we headed, kid?
Who's we?
Me! That kid Clarence thinks that he can get the whole story from books. Listen up. I was there.
Parrot, don't sit there and crow.
Crow? I'm no rooster.
I know you're not, but you are a parrot. And everybody knows that parrots love to crow about themselves. Thus, you are a kind of rooster.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
And this is a crow's nest.
Some logic, huh?
I liked it.
Yo, Columbus! If we're gonna sail all the way to China by sea, don't you think we need some kind of backup? Like maybe one or two more ships?
A whole fleet?
Well, one or two.
Or three? 3 sailing ships. Wow!
Wowee!
Yeah! Oh, where would I ever get the money for more ships?
So Columbus decided he needed 3 ships and lots of sailors to help him sail them. He decided to ask a king for help.
I know! Ask a king! The king's got all the money.
A king! Right! Oh, but what king? Oh, I know! The King of Spain! Here I come! Farewell, Italy! I'm off to sea. A king.
And maybe a queen. Who knows?
Ha!
And so Christopher Columbus said farewell to his home in Italy and set out in search of the money that would make his long voyage of exploration possible. He needed ships and sailors to crew them. And most importantly, he needed food and water. Columbus sailed forth to Spain. And before he got there, his little ship bumped into a really terrible thing. Not a storm. Not a sea monster.
Sailing, sailing over the bounding main. Da-da-da-da. Oh! Help, help, help! I'm sinking!
sinking. We're sinking.
Yeah, but you can fly. I can't swim.
Fly? Where to?
I don't. Oh, yes, I am. I'm sinking.
We're sinking. Nobody plugged the hole in the bottom.
Ah!
Columbus's little ship was sunk by pirates. His map gone, lost in the raging battle.
I'm saved, but I'm seasick. Oh, Barrett, could you please stop rocking the boat?
Sorry.
Columbus paddled and paddled, and then a fishing boat came along and gave him a tow. Finally, he arrived in Spain, and he went straight to see the king and the queen.
Wow, is this the place?
I think so.
What's it called?
Well, looks like Cordoba to me.
And that must be the king.
No, that's the queen.
Oh! What are you doing?
I'm bowing.
Oh,
Ferdinand?
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Oh, hi, King. Hi, Queen. Will you give me the ships I need?
And they said, "Who are you?" And Columbus said, bowing low,
I am Christopher Columbus, and I want to sail in search of a new world. Will you help me?
and they said,
Yes or no?
No. No!
Oh, oh no.
No, but that didn't stop Christopher Columbus. He just asked him again.
Will you please buy me the ships that I need?
Come on, King. Give the kid a break. Come on, Queenie. You don't need all that money when you could be history.
Me? How many ships do you need?
3.
3? Oh.
No, no, no!
Oh, oh, oh! Hey, King, Queen, how about giving me the money to buy the ships I need?
No!
No.
and again,
Hey, old Kingo and old Queeno, what about those ships?
I said no!
Columbus, listen carefully. No, 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 no. 7 times.
No! Oh, that's it. Thank goodness that's done.
Oh, but Columbus never gave up. He kept asking them for 7 years. 7 years?
No, that so that I've had enough.
Me too.
until at last the king and queen said,
Oh, yes, 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 Columbus, yes. 4 yeses and 1 to go.
Yes.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! That was so worth waiting 7 years for.
4 to go.
Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Queenie.
Don't worry, my dear, it's only money.
That is what you say. But I am thinking of history.
And so, Christopher Columbus sailed off in search of a new sea route to China. His new ships were named the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Oh, what good is a map if I can't read it?
The winds are good, and the skies are clear, and we are sailing away into the setting sun. By the by, where is the setting sun? After days and days of fair sailing, the crew began to worry that they would never see land again.
If China is in the east, what is in the west?
Oh, nobody knows what's in the west. Excepting if you go too far, you'll sail off the edge.
Oh. But what if the world isn't flat? What if it's round?
Oh, you're looking for trouble, kiddo.
No, see, if the world was round and we sailed to the west, we would reach the other side of China.
No, you're taking your chances. But
No buts about it. We're sailing to the west.
yo, setting sun, we're coming your way. At night, they imagined they saw great sea monsters rising up out of the water. They were truly frightened and wanted to turn around and go back home.
There are no sea monsters. I know. If there were any, I would surely see them from up here. Ah! Oh, I didn't see you.
Just checking in.
Hey, what are you? A flying fish?
No, silly. He's a flying dragon.
She's a flying dragon.
Sorry, dragon lady.
Hey, seen any flying fish?
Not up here.
Where else? See ya.
The sailors felt better, and they said they would be happy to go on sailing with Columbus anywhere. But then they saw a shooting star, and the sailors were frightened again.
Parrot, is a shooting star a sign of good luck or bad luck?
I don't know. You have to ask Tess.
Oh, I can't, silly. Tess isn't here.
Oh, there's another one.
And there's another.
Did you wish on that one?
No. Should I?
Well, if you don't, you're taking your chances.
Oh, thank you, Parrot. I'll wish on the very next shooting star.
Yeah, you watch. I'm going to rest my weary head.
Okay.
Bye-bye. The winds blew and the waves buffeted the tiny ships until Columbus began to wonder if they would ever survive. One of the ships didn't, but with the two ships left, Columbus sailed on. Oh, a pirate's life is the life for me, sailing over the endless sea. Oh, a pirate's life is the life of glee.
It's flying fish. Lots of them.
Oh, Paris, life is the life for me. Exploring, sailing, discovery. That is, if we don't sail off the edge of the world.
Oh, it took a flying fish to shut you up.
It will take more than a flying fish to shut me up. Yo, crew, hope you like that fish. Oh, Paris, life is the life for me. Land! Oh, I see land! Oh, it's an island!
An island?
Oh, tall palm trees waving in the breeze. Lots of lights and fireworks!
Fireworks! It must be China!
Don't look like China to me.
What does it look like?
Well, it's Disney World!
Oh, go crow, you silly parrot.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Whatever it is, it's land.
Oh, good.
Whoa. Good boy. The funny thing was that after all the sailing and all the trouble, Columbus didn't find China at all. He found a strange new land, a land full of bountiful food, and inhabited with a noble race of people who called themselves the people. But we call them Native Americans. This land became America. And people liked America. And they've been coming here ever since. Because Columbus wouldn't give up. And because when he was little, he had a big idea.
Wow, what a story. That was great. It seemed so real. Just like I was in it.
You better believe it. We were there.
It is amazing how a child's dream brought people from all around the world together and has made the world seem much smaller than it once was. Where once we sailed, now we fly. Bye-bye.